I'm meteorologist Ben Dery. Now at 6, we have some snow chances in the forecast the next day and a half. But the big weather story is the bitter cold Arctic air set to arrive later this week. We have issued a weather impact alert Friday through Sunday morning due to dangerous cold. We'll have to limit time outside. In the short term, several light snow chances moving through. First this evening, bringing a light dusting of snow, mainly south of the Twin Cities. And another chance for up to an inch of snow for the Twin Cities late tomorrow morning into the early afternoon hours, with temperatures rising into the low 20s, followed by plummeting temperatures. We'll talk about how low we'll go coming up.
Also coming up, the spotlight on Minnesota grows brighter as the Department of Justice subpoenas Minnesota's Democratic leaders. Then, the Border Patrol chief in Minneapolis speaking on the increased immigration crackdown, how the current enforcement is impacting our schools and students. A growing firestorm after protesters target an ICE official during a St. Paul church service. And new tonight, the resignations from Minnesota's U.S. Attorney's Office and the impact on our state's ongoing fraud investigations. The news starts now. Thank you for joining us on air and streaming live. I'm Rena Sarigianopoulos. Right now, a new flashpoint in the growing tension between Minnesota and the Trump administration. The Justice Department served 6 subpoenas to Minnesota leaders stemming from the ongoing immigration crackdown. That is part of our team coverage tonight. We're also hearing from the Border Patrol chief, local law enforcement speaking out about officers being racially profiled. And we have late-breaking developments on the growing backlash over an anti-ICE protest during a church service. But we begin with Danny Spiewak live at the Capitol with new information about those subpoenas. Danny?
Yes, here at the state capitol, we can tell you that the offices of Governor Walz and Attorney General Keith Ellison received subpoenas from the DOJ. We also know the offices of Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, St. Paul Mayor Khalil Herr received the subpoenas, and Hennepin and Ramsey counties subpoenaed for records related to immigration enforcement and how they deal with federal immigration enforcement. But all the Democratic leaders who received subpoenas today are fighting them, saying that they believe this is an intimidation tactic and weaponization of the federal government.